What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? It is me, your boy Big Tone, man. I'm here. Solo dolo, but not for long. You know what I do. You know what we do when we do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with the best tonight. I got some old heads in the house with me. We doing what we do. We talking about hip hop. And I want to start off, we talking about BlackIce, man. BlackIce is I want to give homage to Outkast first and foremost, Goody Mob. So I want to name this title of Mask Off Podcast, episode 140, BlackIce. So I get homage to them. But we ain't even going that route, man. We talking East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. You know what I'm saying? All my people's on here. We all got different forms of hip hop that we love, and we talking about it tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? The young boy was out. I was out last week. He out this week. You know what I'm saying? We got business to take care of. I was out. I wasn't really doing well. I wasn't feeling well. But you see, I'm back. I set the ambiance. I got the candle in the back. You know what I mean? And I'm ready to get it rocking. I'm getting ready to get it rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we already know what it do. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, man. How was my week? I had a wonderful week. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple glitches in the matrix, but for the most part, it was cool. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Things was good. You know what I mean? I was able to get some items that I really wanted to get for my setup, for my podcast setup. So I am extremely excited about that, and overwhelmed with delight that I was able to get those things done. On another note, man, I need to tap into some people who deal with vehicles because, I'm trying to price around, get my vehicle put together right, you know what I'm saying? And something under the hood needs to get taken care of. So if you work on vehicles, tap in, let me know so I can get things squared away on my vehicle. Other than that, man, it's all love. It's all Detroit. It's all East Side. It's all Mask Off. And this episode 140. Damn. I can't believe it's episode 140, man. That's the work getting put in. That's what that is. And I just want to give a testament to my young boy while he not here. We doing big things and we getting the job done, man. But I don't want to waste no time just jibber jabbing, doing all that stuff without putting the lay of the land out there. And I mean, bringing my homeboys home, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to introduce them. I got my man Eastside J, and I got my man ODZ. We know ODZ. ODZ been here before. What up, ODZ?
What's going on? How you doing?
What up, though, ODZ? And this is my man Jay. What's up, Jay?
What up, baby?
To be even more clear, Eastside J. Shout out. What's Eastside?
48213, baby. Whole east side of Detroit. That's what made me. What you say, BlackIce? Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the suns. Everybody, that people go crazy when that song come on, bro.
Circulate like a Sunday paper. Paper called long time with cheap flicks.
Come on.
Flicks stay hard. Watch the heart turn sideways.
Hey, you don't know. Don't start on no 3 stacks though. It ain't. We can't. Like when you said that, I'm like, we could talk about a whole lot of things, but don't start talking about Andre 3000. That's one of the greatest, man.
Man,
a lot of people say that.
You disagree?
I feel like, man,
I will keep my mouth shut on that. I just said a lot of people say that.
I feel like he was ahead of his time, man.
When you put his lyrics up against, I challenge anybody that's a real hip hop fan. Put his lyrics. He's so complex with it. You got to really see when they break down his lyrics. They're very complex, and I'm like, people don't understand like that type of thinking. And when we hear it now, it's like, oh yeah, no, he was thinking like that, like how Dilla was. That's a great segue. Dilla was light years ahead of everybody, and now they just realizing how amazing his talent was.
You challenged me at one point because I was telling you that I'm not a big fan of Tribe Called Quest,
That
but I'm a
shit
big
offended me.
fan.
Whoa. I'm from Queens. What you talking about? Are you not a big fan of Fight Dog and Q-Tip? What we talking about here?
Favorite rapper in the world is PMD. Can't forget the De La Trousseau originality, but if I ever went solo, my favorite MC would be me. That's fucking Fife, nigga. Like Fife, the whole thing with Tribe and De La, they really, like, I'm gonna tell you, KMD was way too damn controversial, so they shelved him. Doom's brother got killed, and then he kind of fell back when he saw what he wasn't getting no love. He just wasn't meant to be that way. If they didn't do all that, we would have never met Doom. And that's, sir, I want to hear y'all. Let's talk about Doom a little bit. We need to have a whole episode.
Well, I'm not a big rider of Doom. I used to always see Doom in the back of the sports magazine. So I can't say I know much. You know much about Doom, MF Doom?
It's scary, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. So who are we talking that's premier MCs to y'all? Like, I'm saying, when you talk about them, they get the nod from a lot of people.
Oh, definitely Black Thought.
What era are we talking about? Let's go by eras, though. Let's go by eras, man. We gotta go by eras. You can't just do that.
How old are you?
I'm 44.
Yeah, I'll be 44 in May. Tone, you 44 yet?
April 10th, baby.
50, nigga.
Okay, let's go by eras. What era are we talking about?
Let's talk about 90s as a whole. Well, no. Let's talk about, like, what I say about Jay-Z. You say what you want. You can't name another MC that got more staying power than him.
You talking about Jay-Z?
Wait. First of all, I'm from Queens. I'm from Southside Queens.
Jay-Z took everybody's stuff, though, bro. So you can't. You can't. Okay. And what made Jay-Z slick about it was the fact that he came around when there was nobody there left. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Nobody was checking.
No. This King of New York shit only lasts for 15 minutes. Nas been there. What we talking about here? Let's be 100. Let's be 100. He took it from Mace. Jay-Z took it from Mace. Nas just was the chill nigga because everybody died around Nas. Nas was like, oh, y'all can have that. Yeah, people dying for that. He took it from Mace. Mace was over there laughing and dancing. Check your own video. You always be number 2.
Mace found Jesus for a little while. It's really Q-Tip. Since we talking about Southside, it's really Q-Tip, motherfucking 50 Cent. These niggas revolutionized the game. When they came in, it changed the whole. Nicki Minaj. They changed the sound of hip hop.
I'm gonna be 100 to you. It's still Nas, bro, and I'm a Southside dude. Nas is different, bro. Nas is like, he built for this. Like, that's just his. That's Nas, man,
bro.
Hold on, let me say something right
there. But Nas has not stayed in our minds because we love him. We grew up in that era. Nas made some trash ass albums. Can we talk about that?
We could talk about that. And I was about to say, with Nas, he has a thing where he's always able to say some slick shit on a record and niggas agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk I didn't like the way P. Diddy did Shine. You're like, you're right. This be things.
Yo, because he told the truth. He said what everybody feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that gives him more credibility to be around for another three records. You know what I'm saying? But that Ether album put him in a realm where it was always, when we talk, one of the greatest, we gonna always talk about Nas as one of the greatest battle rappers. The way he destroyed Jay-Z on that joint. And people got the nerve to decide to say, what was it? The Takeover was 10 times better? No.
Yo, even Jay-Z right hand man went on the radio in New York City and said there was a bad day for The Rock that day. So how can other people say that? Even his man put his head down. His right hand man put his head down like it was a bad day for The Rock that day. It was a bad day for The Rock that day.
A 40-year-old in a karate class. Oh my God.
Dog.
And then came next with the woke up this morning Got yourself a gun. Yeah. Man.
Woke up this morning.
So when you talk about AJ, when you talk about staying power with Jay-Z, he was able to take Tupac stuff. He was able to take
Biggie
stuff.
Right. So we can argue what he did.
Big Daddy Kane.
All artists take from other artists. Even like
he rode everybody's wave though. He jumped on everybody's wave and rode.
What does that make him?
Yo, a plagiarist.
Who is he plagiarizing besides Nas?
Yo, his whole the whole after that. Yo, them last few albums was Kanye. That Black Album, all them albums was Kanye though. We all know that. That was Kanye's ideas, Kanye's beats, Kanye's themes. He rode Kanye's coattail, but nobody just didn't know who Kanye was.
Well, we saw how he was doing with them. Like, he brought him in, but Jay-Z did not want Ye to steal the shine, but he did. You can't have two men of that mentality. And Kanye is in a category of his own. His rap ability and production ability, his creative mind, like Kanye is he's a real Renaissance man. Think about it. He is. Jay-Z is not. But Jay-Z is extremely resourceful though. Like he uses his resources. I'm not trying to give him so much credit. I'm saying name a bad Jay-Z album. Name one album that you would not listen to.
Well, the thing is this. People forget. People think all that slick stuff he do. Jay is a Brooklyn dude. Jay is going Brooklyn, keep on taking it. Jay going do Brooklyn dude shit. He a Brooklyn dude. He going to do that. He going to do what he do.
What they say,
you know what I'm saying?
Keep on taking it. Worldwide, we know for that. Jay, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Jay. He talking and talking. You. Can't hear you. So when he get his sound right, we gonna come back to him.
I got somebody else jumping in.
Oh, there you go. All right.
This is so two guys, Salam and Pierre, probably gonna be logging. I sent both of them the link, so when you see them in there, you'll see them when they pop up, right?
Bet. I'll see them get on.
What I missed? My bad. What I missed?
Yeah, we was talking about how what you say about Jay-Z,
Oh, I said don't get mistaken. He's still a Brooklyn dude by heart. So he's gonna do what he do, and that's to take everybody around him. He took a little bit from everybody around. I guess that's what you're kind of supposed to do, though. He took a piece from everybody. Like what's that guy name? Like Jay got most of his energy from the Philly dudes. Them Philly dudes,
yeah, stay proud.
Can rap. They can rap. Philly dudes can rap, and that's where Jay got it from. And then he went to Kanye. He wrote kind of everybody's coattail from Pop. The Big, the Philly dudes
with Jazzo. But Jay-Z was fucking rapping in the late 80s. And then he came on. Peace, Salam.
Peace to you, brothers. I just got the invite. How you doing? I'm pretty good. How's everybody?
Everybody good in here. You know, my name is Big Tone. You on Mask Off Podcast. This ODZ, you know Jay.
Yo,
yes, my man.
We are live right now, and we talking hip hop, baby. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Talking hip hop. So this is the way we doing it tonight. You know what I mean? We was just talking about some Jay-Z, a little slick nigga. We was talking about him. But, I want to ask a question because I did a playlist, right? I put together a playlist.
Yeah.
And I think I was telling about this playlist. Wu-Tang versus Boot Camp Clique. Who you got?
Not fair. Not fair. That's not fair, though. That's not fair. That's not fair to do that.
I gotta go with the guys, man. I mean, like,
that's not fair what you just did. They didn't have a producer. They didn't have a producer of the RZA's caliber. So that's not fair.
But that point is regardless because it was groups. It was groups. They were both great, but I don't think you could compare Wu-Tang to no other group. You just can't.
That's not fair. No, wait a minute, though. Mobb Deep was killing Wu-Tang when it came out with the bangers. I'm Queens all day.
They weren't killing.
I'm Queens all day. Mobb Deep was killing. Let's give respect to Mobb Deep with the bangers coming out.
Well, Havoc never got the credit that he deserved as a producer.
I don't think he ever won it.
So he's biased.
I don't think he never really like Havoc never really went for that type of notoriety for some reason.
Right. Yeah, but Prodigy, rest in peace. But Prodigy, man, how is he not on nobody's list? Is incredible to me.
Are you
Prodigy was gunning
eating up
at a time. It was the time Prodigy was going for that #1 spot. Nas was not to be heard of. He was the one going at. He was the one. He was getting rid of Memphis Bleak, and he was on Jay-Z ass. Prodigy was all over the Clue tape. Every Clue tape in the street. Mobb Deep was on all the Clue tape doing. Drop a gem on him. He did what? Up the Ladder of Success with Text Rebuild and Destroy. Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you one guy that was eating up all of them, and it was only one song. I hit him up, Tupac, and he killed all of them, all them niggas.
That's a fact.
To talk about.
That is a fact. Pac even hit below the belt when he went at him on the sickle cell, thing. But, but Pac was better like that.
He killed him. He killed him with that one.
Yeah, but Pac ethered him with that one though.
That was dirty though. But ain't no
At that time, they said Prodigy was outside of a club in his car, and somebody in New York kept playing that "Hit 'Em Up" song. They said he jumped out the car like, "Yo, this New York, who the fuck keep playing that, man? Turn that shit the fuck off. Who keep playing that bullshit?" They said that nigga spazzed out, bro, because nigga kept playing that bullshit.
I was in Manhattan at some club, and they played Sky High. What is it? Jim Jones, Ballin'. They played this song about 10 times in a row. I left the club. I left.
Wow.
I left. I was like, I can't. This is madness. What is wrong with these people? Like Harlem had way too tight of a grip for a little while. Cam and them.
They suck, bro. They suck.
They made club music though.
And it's 6 degrees of separation with that, and I don't see nobody.
More Southside. Have y'all heard Lloyd Banks' last album?
I heard about it though. I heard about it.
Production is
I will do that.
It's solid. I highly recommend that album. It's really good.
I heard about it. I was
wondering what happened to him too. But
and they said 50 said he lazy.
You know was a high.
People ain't always motivated by money. When you're an artist, you create when you feel like it, not just because people want it. You do it when you want it.
Agree.
Like Game told him for like GU not.
Look at 50. He doing
Game another dude. Game can rap, man. Game can rap, bro. Game is a problem. Game is a problem to people. But what you said? You saying no?
Oh, I agree.
I don't like Game. Game always name drop in a song.
But you could be right. You could be right.
Rap ability.
But he can rap though. You could be right, but he can rap.
Game.
He can rap. He a rapper.
See, when Pac died, was killed, however you want to do it, we can talk about that. But say he was assassinated, yes. But they left a void out here. I don't think Snoop would have even been ascended to the level that he ascended to if Pac had lived. And I don't think we would have even heard of Game. To be honest, as talented as I think he is, I just think it offset the balance. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
He don't like him, but Kendrick, he gives so much honor and respect to Pac, and I love that. He's very vocal about how much he respects Pac's influence. Yeah,
and I will say that was the 2 slots that the Billboard top 50 that they did get right was slating Pac and Nas in that top 5. Because in my opinion, Pac is 2. You know what I'm saying? Say it again.
I said thank you.
I don't think nobody disagree with you. Nobody.
Pac he put more emphasis on his speech and his words when he rhymed. He make you feel what he's saying. Pac was not as lyrical as Biggie though. Biggie was more lyrical than Pac, but Pac put emphasis on his words though.
I think Pac was more versatile with his deliveries though. So Pac was like, I consider like a Major League Baseball pitcher. He got a fastball. He got a curveball. He got, the slider. He got a changeup. He got a split finger.
You know what?
I will.
You know what? Somebody
said Big is Big. Probably he made self-deprecation art. You know what I mean? He's one of the greatest storytellers that ever was.
Big was flipping. Big was good. Today's agenda got the suitcase up in the central.
Okay, I got a question.
Go to room 112.
I got a question. Who, out of all three of y'all, who you think is the best storyteller that ever been in hip hop? Period. Best storyteller.
Oh shit,
that is a hard question, bro.
All right, I'm gonna break it down from early hip hop. Let's just say in late 80s.
Right.
Slick Rick. Ain't nobody gonna disagree.
Yeah. Slick Rick or Biggie. Slick Rick or Big. Well, but Big had a lot of help because of the production behind him. When he had all them sound effects and things like that, make you feel like a movie. So the production behind him was very, very good. But it's probably Slick Rick or Big.
So I can make an argument for Pac right there too. Brenda's got a baby. You know what I mean? It ain't easy.
It wasn't as lyrical as the stories from Big though. Those wasn't like no Big stories.
The big stories was wild, but
I think they're neck and neck though.
Social meaning and political meaning. Big just talked about party and bullshit from the beginning. That was his
right.
Big, Pac, like you said, oscillated. He moved with the waves. Whatever it was, he was.
Pac he covered different but he checked off many different boxes.
That's it.
But Big storyteller, I probably would give him the nod over Pac in terms of storytelling. I mean,
we only talking about
outside all day.
We only talking about two people. Nas is all right. Let's talk about Scarface. We forget Scarface.
Ooh, Mr. Scarface.
Scarface is the
was
top
walking down the block.
Storytelling, bro.
Out came some things and took all his rocks.
and the storytelling.
The Ghetto Boys. I ain't listening.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was so moved by. I never heard a man. I never saw a man cry until I saw a man die. Just looking at that and looking at the video changed my life about storytelling when it came to that, bro. Like that visually, it was just tore me apart, bro.
No, Scarface. Now I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Let Me Roll. The trilogy to Mr. Scarface. Shit. A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Money and the Power. Like Face had some bangers.
I don't know if it was a later one he did called Suicide Note.
He sure did.
That was, oh my God. I felt like I was right there in the whole scene.
Sure did.
We're missing a storyteller. Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Today was a good day. That was one of the best stories of all time. Today was a good day.
Bruh, you saw that whole scene in your mind.
Everybody knows today was a good day.
Bruh, Nas Rewind really impacted me because I'm like, bruh, you saw the whole thing in reverse, and he told the story. It was amazing the way he told that story, and
a great metaphor. It was a great metaphor, but he's still not. I don't think nobody got it like Big got it. When Big had them stories, Big got a story. Sky's the limit. He got story after story for you.
I got a story to tell.
Oh my good.
What about KRS-One?
St. Crack.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about Love's Gonna Get You?
Love's Gonna Get You.
Thought. I think Thought could really. He got into it. The Hypnotic was a really deep story.
I was just banging that earlier.
Man, I love the production on that. I'm such a Roots fan. Like I'm really on that. Like Tribe.
He cold.
What's interesting about the Roots is like we see the acclaim that they've gotten. Like to me, ever since like Quest got the job on SNL or something like that. But considering that, you notice how white society, they always come like a couple of decades too late after we already done seen them. Now you just what, a year or two ago you saw D-Nice on the Ford commercial.
Yep.
And we been knowing about D-Nice for the past 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know,
on the table, baby.
Yeah.
now it's just now getting a Grammy 3 decades later.
Right.
3 decades later. They mad late. They 3 decades late.
I want to see Solo get one talking about your mom's in my business.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Will Smith.
But go back to when K Solo made his debut on Knick Knack Paddywhack on EPMD's track.
Yep.
You know, and talk about if there was a spelling bee in hip hop, K Solo got her hands down.
You're right. J. Rue the Damager.
Yeah.
He had a couple things. I can't think of it now, but I know he had a couple bangers.
Like Biz Markie.
Scientific madness.
When I left for the Navy, I got out of boot camp and I went down to Orlando to go to school. I go into the mall and the first person I see in the mall sitting on the bench is Biz Markie. Dog, I said, Biz, you a long way from New York. He said, hey, baby brother, like, I ain't dealing with that cold no more. He's like, I need the sun. Like,
yo, you know what's crazy? I had the same story happen to me, and when I went to State College to go see my ex-wife. I get off the Greyhound and sat down. Guess who walks past me? Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno. He walks past me. Just
from Penn State.
From Penn State. Yeah. I said, "What are you doing?"
Wow.
This was after everything came out, or no?
No, this was before all that stuff.
No,
what are you doing? It was all under wraps.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it. This was like back in like 2000.
Back when Penn State was popping.
Yeah, when it was popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always thought that was weird. And it made me think of that when you mentioned Biz Markie.
Yeah,
but, you know, also a storyteller no one's talking about on here. And I don't understand why no one's mentioned this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Ra?
Who?
Rakim?
No, so I'm over Rakim. We all know
you over him?
I'm gonna tell you why I'm over him.
Go ahead.
I wish what?
Listen to what I'm saying.
I want to hear this. Go ahead.
We know Rakim is up here. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We don't got to keep talking about how great he is.
It's a given.
It's a given.
Hold on. The great things he did. Remember, I talked about staying power. What is Ra doing now? For the last 20 years, has Ra made a good album?
That's not fair. Who else is around? Who else is around for the era?
Nas, they all in their 50s.
Well,
still making great music. Ra has not made great music in a long time.
Rakim don't have to.
He don't have to though. He don't have to.
We can reserve that, but why can't he still make great music? He still is very present.
And like you said you got to be an artist, right? You got to feel it, man. You can't force something onto how you ain't feeling. You ain't feeling it. If you ain't, if you don't play basketball for years, you get out of touch a little bit.
Ra plays the saxophone. He said Coltrane taught him everything. Why doesn't Ra play the saxophone? You're an artist and you're a legend, but why are you leaving us hanging?
But why he have
Jay, it's the same reason why Mike keeps circulating the same 13 pairs of Jordans every other month. There's another release.
Because you already
know what I'm saying?
That's a great analogy.
It's the same reason.
That's a great analogy there, bro.
And pay the full, still making money. Pay the full, still making money.
You can re-release Paid in Full right now. You can re-release Follow the Leader right now. Hell, you can even go with 18th Letter and re-release it, and it'll still like be at the heels of
yeah.
You know,
18th Letter will go okay, but the other two would bang. I feel like 18th Letter for the devoted Rakim fans, yes, but them first legendary. Those are
and Mahogany was one of the greatest like Mac tracks ever. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, getting back to my guy I didn't mention because I got cut off.
Who?
Cool G.
My
bad.
Let's
talk.
Cool G, yes, sir.
Let's talk about
You're right.
Let's talk about one of the greatest storytellers ever, Cool G Rap, baby.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Please.
It ain't no Biggie verses, but he's live and direct to you. He give it to you direct though.
Shit ain't never gonna change. Fuck it. Time to go to clip. Then we take on the war. Yo, everything was in their room. Then we break them some more.
You lose. You got the ill street blues. You lose.
I got an honorable mention for y'all.
Felony offenders.
I got an honorable mention for y'all. May he forever rest in peace.
Who you talking about, Salam?
Gifted, Unlimited, Rhymes Universal, Guru, Keith Elam, Gangstar.
Yeah.
I was not a fan.
I met him in Orlando.
But it's consistent. He was consistent.
He was consistent. The soliloquy of chaos, man. You can see everybody. How many people? How many cats have been in the party? You know what I'm saying? And seen the soliloquy of chaos reenact itself right there.
His voice sucked, bro. I used to like.
Agree, but he had Premiere though. He had Premiere.
Primo covered.
He had Premiere though.
This is Black Star. You got Yasin, and then you got Kweli. But you got Yasin.
Yeah, but that's no comparison, though. That's no comparison, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take a quick time out right quick. You know, I just want to give a shout out to people that's in our comments on Facebook. I got Tom in the comments. Shout out to Tom. He throwing some stuff out there. I ain't know this white boy get down like that. He talking about Ghetto Boys, Third Base, Guru, Code of the Streets, Master Deal. Shout out to you, Tom.
I got a North Side Queens nigga about to come on. I'm about to send him the link now.
He said gas face. He said gas face, third base.
Third base. DJ Search.
Tom, I hear you, baby.
Gas face.
Yeah, man.
These brothers said they ain't up on Doom, man. I was a little shocked at that. Y'all need to. I'm gonna send y'all some shit. You need Doom is of your favorite rappers. When you start talking to niggas, you realize, damn, all these niggas love Doom.
Yeah, you know what?
You like love Doom
by somebody. You could be influenced by somebody.
Greatly influenced by him. Yes.
Whether the influence is there or not. I never really was a fan of Doom from the stuff that I heard. You know what I mean?
Right. But you got to take in the artist. You can't look at a piece of picture and judge an artist. You got to look at their whole work so you can take it in. When you listen to at least listen to a whole album. Don't listen to one song. And if it's any Doom album, I'm going to tell people to listen to is Mad Villain. That's one of the most influential albums in the last 20 years.
See, you know, everybody that listen to rap like certain different things. Like, I love the way
they have their own little niche.
Like
listening niche.
I was saying about Tupac. Tupac will grab you, he'll pull you in. You know what I'm saying? Like the delivery, all that. Biggie would do a magnificent story.
Doom released a whole album with no hooks. That shit had never been done before. He released an entire album with solid production and no hooks.
But see, that's the thing too. You're a fan of Wu-Tang heavy. Doom rap. Like,
so don't. Oh, whoa. So I have a pretty broad taste of like South. I love Goody Mob, Outkast.
Oh yes.
West Coast, of course, Snoop, Kendrick, Philly. Now we talk about Philly, Bahamadia.
Bahamadia is one of those unheralded female MCs ever.
Bahamadia. I mean, I think we giving her too much credit, bro. Like
this, my bro Cito from the North Side.
What's the deal, young man?
What's good, brother?
What up, bro?
How you doing? This Big Tone. We on Mask Off. This episode 140. We got nothing but hip hop heads in here talking hip hop tonight. This is what we doing. Old head live. You know, my young boy will be back next week. Yep. But while we here, we talking that talk. You know what I mean? East, West, North, South. We talking hip hop. You know what I mean? Cito, where you from?
I'm from Cambria. I'm from the north.
Cambria. Ooh wee. That's what's up. I wonder if you got a little delay. Can y'all hear me?
It is.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what's up. So we talking hip hop. What we was just talking about? We was talking about delivery, right? Cadence and delivery. And I feel like you was talking about MF Doom. I feel like MF Doom wasn't that great of a rapper, but he's saying that the inspiration that other rappers have, you know, come from him. You know what I mean? And I can't get down with it. You know what I mean? Right. I can't do it. You know, some of these people, it's like talking to their God, dog. You know what I mean? When you talk to hip hop.
But
You know
it's terrible that you're saying he's not that good. Like, I'm gonna send you like 2 or 3 YouTubes, like where they literally scientifically break down. Like this nigga was on another level with rap. Like he was rapping bars to rhyme with bars. He had whole paragraphs rhyming with whole paragraph. Like he was a complex MC. And if you're not taking him in, it's because you don't understand. This nigga did all of it behind a mask. You didn't even know who he was. When I met him in Solana Beach, this nigga was sitting at the bar and went up there with Dayline, put the mask on and performed. And we didn't know till after. He was like,
we didn't know.
Same nigga that was over there. That's what he was doing.
Wow.
So pardon me, did I come in? Did everybody say they top 3 already?
No, we ain't go that far. We just talking
we
get there yet.
Oh, all right.
But top 3 does tell you a lot about a person. I'll say that.
Yep.
Dead or alive? What we going with? Dead or alive?
Y'all want to hit it? We
dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Oh, me is Ra, Pac, and Nas for me.
Who you say, Salam?
Ra, Pac, Nas.
Rakim, Pac,
and Nas.
Okay. Deezy.
We said they got to be alive. You said
dead or
alive.
Nas, Jay-Z, and Big. Nas, Jay-Z, and Big.
That's all New York. I can't even be mad at you.
Right.
Yeah, I live in LA, but I'm from Chicago. We ain't had no coastal bias. We had feeds from everywhere.
That's the Midwest, though.
Yeah, that's the Midwest. That's how we are.
What California dude could compete with either the two as I just said? What California dude could compete with? Let's be honest.
So the preference of top 3, because everybody wasn't a Big fan. Some people hated Big and they love Pac, and vice versa. Some people love Nas no matter what he do. I came out with a song called "It's Secure." This nigga said "It's Secure" probably 100 times on this song. I was so angry that he made that song. Nas, ain't nobody tell you that shit was trash, bro. What are you doing? Like,
let's finish up. Let's go, Cito. What's your top 3? We can't hear you, bro.
And that third one is a doozy. I'm gonna be
we ain't hear none of them.
We ain't hear none of them.
Start from the top, bro.
All right, my bad. So my top 3 got to be Hov, Biggie, 1 and 2. Biggie's 2, and the third one is a doozy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a Nas nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Told you.
Kanye is inching up on the top 5 list, and he could possibly be in my third. Let's just say that.
If they re-release College Dropout over and over again, I can see it. But I know where you go. But for me, like, I'm from Chicago. I hate to say Kanye's from there too. But College Dropout, I had to admit, is one of the greatest debut albums there was. There was. However,
that wasn't his best.
Kanye did this.
No, he didn't. Not with My Dark Twisted
I'm
Fantasy.
gonna be honest with you. Kanye probably got more quotables than everybody that you're gonna name.
Agree.
It's. I'm gonna be honest, and that's what's really the separating factor. Because delivery matter. I think Kanye check all the boxes. It's hard for us to put him in there. I don't know why, but maybe I do know why. Because he's not a super hard lyricist. But he say that shit that really stick in your head. That's what I think. And so that's why he's inching up on my top 5. And right now, I'm gonna give it to him over Nas. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I'm a super Nas nigga, right? He don't got that many quotables. Like I can't go around giving you Nas quotables. I can't. I can give you Hov quotables. I can give you Biggie quotables. I can't give you Nas quotables. I can't.
Wait, you can't give him.
But you could give Nas life lessons though, which is deep.
I mean,
he got life lessons, not quotables. He got lessons for you.
I mean, Nas be kicking free game. He's like, when you do see the whip you like your chips ain't right. By the time you can afford it, your car ain't important.
I can't.
True.
You had me. I love Ye to death, my brother, but I will not ever put him in the top 3 because of this. Anytime you have a banging beat and you start talking about something, and if I fuck this model, you start talking to this dumb shit in the song. I'm like,
yeah,
I can't do it. You know what I mean? The beat banging, but the lyrics ain't there. You know what I mean?
Kanye was an eccentric cat. He is an eccentric cat.
The breadth of his work, not just one album. He's one of the most awarded musicians in history.
He is.
I think Jay-Z took it.
But we're in this age of eccentricism, if I say that right, that hasn't really been in hip hop before. From the names that we dropped, that element of eccentricism wasn't there like it is kind of now. But the level with Ye is Ye is a producer and a rapper. He's at top tier level rapping, and I agree.
And he's a producer. Like,
I mean, that's
that
dope.
just makes him so much better than these niggas.
If it was a top 5, I'll put him in a 5, but not no 3. Jay, what's your 3, bro?
I don't think it's possible for me to give you 3. It's just not possible.
No, we gave 3. You giving 3. What's your
3? Man, I'm not.
I'll go. You
Dylan.
I'll go. You think about yours,
dog. It's not that I can't think about it. It's too many I love. I could tell you. I could say Doom, Andre 3000, and Black Thought, and everyone, because your top 3 is the ones that you love. I love Big, but Big is gone. Big gave us 2 albums. Look at how much. Have y'all heard Black Thought newest work with that little French band? I can't think of their name right now, but he's still producing as an MC. He's a poet and an MC. Doom and his impact and Andre 3000 are 3 niggas I have a great respect for. But I feel like in another universe, Pac, Nas, and Big, like what the fuck? Like that's everybody's top 3 really, but that's corny because like you ain't really getting nothing new. You getting legendary work from them. I'm still getting it from Jay, still getting it from Thought, still get like Andre 3000 every now and then pop up.
And I wonder, have we heard all of Pac's catalog? Pac, there's 750 minimum songs that he wrote.
But he's been gone 25 years, and we ain't heard nothing but a bunch of recycled shit. Have we not? It's annoying as hell when they keep playing the same dumb shit.
The same one.
Damn. Like,
and I used to play ball with this cat named Dorillis, who used to be on Death Row. And we used to play in this in the basketball league. And I remember he used to show up into open runs with different tracks I ever heard from Pac. Pac was his boy, so every time he talked about him, he was like super crushed about it. Because I even asked him like what happened the night that he got shot, and he went into detail. But every time he'll roll up, he'll play something. I'm like, dog, let me get there. He's like, no, he wouldn't give it to nobody. It was here's the bang, here's the hole. But Pac had like 750 some odd songs. Wow. That hasn't been even seen the light of day.
So what? It feels like Pac had so many boys in every city. You can't have that many friends in every different cities. He had like everywhere you talk about East Coast, West Coast, Chicago, you got boys, this Queens, this and that, and down south. Now he need to keep his circle a little smaller.
I mean, Pac went from holding a baseball bat. He was holding a baseball bat in the Uptown Anthem video with Naughty, to like, and that was from
he went from dancing with Digital Underground.
Doing a
right? He was all around. He was all around everybody.
But that was a segue from when he was Bishop on Juice, right? But then he come out here, to LA, and Tretch was talking noise like, to the Chris, whatever. Pac had, if it wasn't for Pac, Tretch would have got beat down that day. So that was hardly spoke on quite often, in those circles. So Pac, to your point, Pac did have like partners in the Bay.
You can't jump that many boats, man. You can't keep jumping different boats.
You got to pick one to stay in it, because like when he was at Quad City Studios, when he got shot, this is where I had a problem with one of the many problems with Puff. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You see him downstairs, come on up, we're gonna do this work or whatever. And then the dudes they hit him up, they pop him. He like, man, who shot me? I don't know. I'm like, you mean to tell me y'all pass them niggas every damn day? Y'all probably like smashing the same bras, and you mean to tell me y'all don't know nothing? So I can see why Pac went incensed and lost his mind. I don't blame him.
It don't go like that. It don't go like that just because I know some niggas over there, and that's your problem with them. That don't make it my problem. That means I gotta mind my business, especially if I'm a Brooklyn nigga that's just a rapper, and these niggas are some real killers. That's not my business to be over here in your business. When I already told you, probably like, hey, you hanging with the wrong type of dudes, bro. And that don't go like that. That don't go like that.
You talk about the Haitian black situation, right?
The dudes that was period. The dudes that was down there, period. Like you can't, just because I may live here and may know of the dudes, that don't make that my business when you already fucking with the dudes that you know how they get down. It's not like you just came in one time night and you mess with some dudes, you don't know them. You knew how they get down. You knew what they was about. And you know what I'm saying? And the people you offended was the rest of these people. So you can't. That don't make it my business. I can't just be now. I can't be like, I'm a rapper, bro. I'm a rapper. I'm not no damn. You mess with some real killers, and that's not what I do.
But that's the thing with Pac. He didn't always understand the danger he was in. But he's a son of a Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like his mindset was always do what you gonna do. That's your job. If you die, that's what you was meant to do.
Well,
them niggas had no problem putting in work though. That's what it's
right.
Like.
But we know he was protected because, like he said, who was that? Kendrick said that 50,000 to my cousins. I pray none of my enemies hold me captive. Because people love when you are people's source of income, they protect you. And we know now it's coming out, LAPD and all, and it's a lot of things that happen. It's black faces we see do it, but we think it's people we know. It's niggas from different cities that come in, do some dirt, and disappear. Don't nobody know who they are. And with Pac being as big as he was, the threat he was, that's a CIA op, it sounds like.
Of course.
All these years, nobody knew shit.
Nobody knew nothing.
All these people, ain't nobody know shit.
The dude told, man, and we know what happened, bro. You stomp some dude out, and 40 minutes later you got shot. It don't take a rocket scientist. You stomp dude out, and you got shot 40 minutes later. The dude you stomped out is a crip that kill niggas. It don't take a rocket scientist to put that together.
I'm gonna tell you this. In all seriousness, if this nigga was still rapping with MC Breed, none of this shit would happen. You know what I mean?
Agree.
You gotta get mine. I gotta
get yours.
That's Michigan, baby.
Mind on my money, money on my mind, finger on the trigger, hand on the nine.
Y'all heard the story. Y'all heard the story that they told on My Expert Opinion, right? When they told the Nas story that met Pac that night.
Yeah, when he was like, "Yo," he was talking. Snoop was like, Pac was talking shit. He was like, "Nigga, Nas let us slide. You ain't."
He let it.
And he heard what he said. He said, right, if I don't represent to the fullest, these niggas gonna kill me. I'm over there now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real. Yeah, you're right.
See, we give him so much credit because of what we loved about him, but we tend to forget this nigga was a nut. Pac was a nut.
He was flawed for sure.
No, not even necessarily a flaw. He was a nut.
Why do you think he played Bishop so well? Do you understand?
He was Bishop. He is Bishop.
We all knew niggas in the hood just like him too. That's why
just like Bishop
resonated with us.
He was the type of nigga you put a battery in his back and you just watch his ass go. You know what I mean?
Alizé
and that's what they said. They said he kept walking forward. He didn't realize he was by himself. He said, he just kept coming on. He by himself, and they look like we would have never let Nas walk over there by himself. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Ice-T mentality. Wow.
Yeah, Ice-T gave an interview where he said, I tried to warn Pac, like when he did hit him up. He's like, man, that ain't the way to do it. Is that you attacking the man's wife or what have you, and shit.
I think it wasn't the way to do it, but it was good.
I think, but you shouldn't. But look,
I think it's true. I do think that Pac smashed face. I don't care what nobody says.
I do too. But
I do not.
I don't think that was the problem, though.
Poor taste to do that, though.
I don't think that was the problem either. I think the problem is the fact that he said it.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? I think that was always the issue.
The fact that you're doing that, like that's bringing families in. That like it really is disrespectful. Don't talk about the family. You can talk.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget. He made a cardinal rule that you don't break either. He threatened people's kids. My fault. Make sure one none of your kids grow. I think that will kind of put a kind of spark on the people too. You just threatened to shoot my kids. A whole bunch of people.
Yeah, but that nigga was hurting though. The nigga shot him up and they ain't say nothing.
I had nothing to do with that. You just threatened my kids with a 4-4, man. You just told my you on the nut.
In his defense, there's a sense of loyalty too. This nigga, he ain't slept on my motherfucking couch when he ain't had shit, and I took this nigga in.
Man, right.
Owe me some form of loyalty to a degree.
It was when I said
even if you telling me behind closed doors, yo, don't fuck with them niggas. All I'm asking you is this the nigga that shot me?
That ain't for me. That ain't for me to tell you. Was I there? I wasn't there. You was there. I told you don't fuck with them niggas. What you mean? You want to ask me? Is this a nigga that shot me? I wasn't there. This is your business. This is your studio shit. This is the niggas you fuck with. You over there messing with what's that? Jimmy the Henchman. That's your business. You over there thinking he was a sucker cursing at Jimmy the Henchman like he's a regular producer. You ain't know what the fuck you were talking to. This nigga's a killer. And you cussing him out.
Yeah, but you went in my refrigerator. You took Vienna sausages out my fucking cabinet. You know what I'm saying? You fucking
crackers
you wipe your ass with my tissue. You know?
and I also told you something that I wouldn't tell the average nigga. That's watch the niggas you fuck with, bro. You stay away from them.
You better.
So what else could I say to you? What else could I say to you?
Big to his credit, dear Warren Park about Haitian Jack.
What else could I say to you? What else could I tell you?
Yeah.
Look.
What you want me to do?
Who was it said that? That was Nas. It said that on that. You better watch them niggas is close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do.
The book.
And
then,
once again, when was the Pac niggas?
Huh?
When Big got killed out here, like they snapped up Puff and put him on a red eye out of San Diego. They go back to New York. He was still laying in the morgue. The only motherfucker that was there was Lil C's.
Puff was terrified.
Yeah, they got his ass out of there.
I heard about that.
Lil C's was the only one to stay with the body. Violetta Wallace is on her way here. Puff is going flying the other way.
That's crazy.
What's this?
That's wild as fuck, bro.
Yo, we could talk about hip hop all night, man. Like, there's so many directions we have been in tonight. I definitely want to do a part 2 with all parties included, man. Like,
right on.
I love it when the old heads get together because we so-called elders right now. If we're gonna talk real shit, let's talk hip hop and let's talk real shit. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely with it anytime y'all want to get together and do it. You know what I mean? So anytime y'all available, let's get it popping. And on that note, first of all, before we go, I never gave my top 3 because Eastside J believes that I don't have to give mine. So I'm gonna give it, and I'm gonna say it like this: I agree with him with Black Thought. I would agree with him with Andre 3000, but most importantly, I could never forget my man Scarface if he ain't in that list. And I'm sticking with Scarface. You know what I mean? Because before there was an Andre, there was a Scarface.
There was a Scarface.
He was the king of the South.
That's
where this started.
Artists affect you. That's how you make them your top. Because some people's top, you like, do you even like music? That's your top 3? Like, really?
Right.
That's what they like, though. That's the thing I do. I love and hate about hip hop is people's personal taste is their taste. Just like the colognes you wear, the clothes. People, it's art, and we forget during times when we're happy and sad and mad, we always turn to art. We turn to visual, audible art because that's the things that help us express ourselves. My man, Eubanksito, he's the artist, man. He do his thing. He be touching and going. He made a song with Petey Crack.
That's what's up.
That's my nigga, man. Me and him linked in the Navy years ago, but he really is. He's not just a MC. The nigga can sing too. He's talented.
He can't.
Real quick, y'all. I just thought of this. What's your most animated top 3 rappers? The most animated.
Like Demonstrator.
Busta number one. Busta gotta be number one. Busta number one.
Number one is always Busta.
ODB.
Ooh, and Ludacris.
Ludacris. Yep.
Nah, Luda is so crafty with his words, bro. Luda is very crafty. He can get anybody, any of your goats. If you line any one of the goats across from Luda may not win, but Luda gonna land some blows.
Around for their money.
He gonna land some blows. Luda actually can rap.
Yes, he can.
He started making that Hollywood money. He's like, I hollered.
I gotta put.
He got that Fast and Furious money now.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not going on tour. Fuck y'all niggas.
Hold up, y'all. Cito, what you saying?
Is Missy not an animated rapper?
Yes,
definitely.
Who?
I might put her over Bus.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, he got a point. He got a point.
Who was it? ODB,
Put her over Bus.
And who else?
Missy.
We said Bus, ODB, and Luda.
And Missy.
And Luda.
I said put Mystical in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That nigga, I can't be with my dick in my
That nigga was telling you what he about to
be cool.
Be cool. He about to do some inappropriate shit off the
rip. Right. Inappropriate nigga.
Hey, Mystical was the only reason I listened to No Limit for a long time. It's like that nigga is the one. But a lot of New Orleans people, New Orleans is the Detroit of the South. It really is. Like that's where all the music and culture come from. And it started like in the South. It started there in Congo Square. That was one of the only places that was the only place that black people could drum. And that's when they talked with each other, and that's when they did what they did. But it's throw
that education in there. Teach the people, brother. Come on. Teach the people.
I want to know give me your top 3 femcs. Mine, Bahamadia, Missy. It's so hard, man, because I like a lot.
You know what's funny? You might not be a fan of somebody, but you actually got to give them their props to put them up there. Exactly. And Missy is definitely one of the people who's like,
for sure,
like up there. Missy was definitely up there. She's very multi-talented. She got to get her flowers. You said the women.
I'm always giving it to Light, baby. At the end of the day,
Queen Latifah. That's my 3. My 3rd one is Latifah.
Mine is.
I got Light, Lauryn Hill, and Bahamadia.
Yeah, that's a nice one. But see, the way Bahamadia revolutionized rap, like women didn't even know they could. And now let's start listening to her the same time I was listening to Outkast with AT Aliens.
Right.
I was like, damn, you really got to take in Collage. Bro, that's a piece of art right there.
And I failed to mention as an honorable mention. I mean, like Kimberly in New York.
Nikki.
Come on.
I say Latifah, Little Kim, and the Queen's chick. What's her name?
Foxy.
Nikki.
Nah, Nikki. And why I say that because Latifah affect towards women with the NEYT, I can't spell whatever it's called, right, and then the way how Little Kim first album hit, oh man, ain't no time for fake niggas, just Silly Crystal. The way her first album hit, that hit different too. Her first album, I never bought a female album. That's the only female rap album I ever bought, bro. Ever bought.
You ain't lying.
I was thinking all her shit on that Junior Mafia CD.
Man, I'm about to play that when we get off. I'm about to play Little Kim when we get off of this. That first album.
I want to see a versus with Lil Kim and Nicki, actually. I'd be interested in seeing that.
Nicki got too many, I think. I think Nicki got too many.
Now,
and Nicki's versatile.
I would put Lil Kim's Queen Bitch against damn near any other song by a woman. Like, that shit is so thorough, man. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like,
Well, see,
dog, like the production, she really was on that beat like if it was Biggie. I think Biggie wrote that.
Yeah.
I heard Biggie wrote.
We forget about MC Light. I'm not understanding how.
Yeah, we look.
Oh yeah.
Like,
she was influential, but a lot.
I got the power to spit out and devour at the same time, but I hit you up with a rhyme. But I'll let you slide because you accidentally hopped on the wrong side. Now come on, that's suicide.
Light
Let's not forget. Foxy Brown do Little Kim dirt. When it comes to really rapping, Kim cannot fuck with Foxy. Like she was rapping like a dude. She was like I'm going against a nigga.
What you think? Hold on. What y'all think about Raw Digger versus Remy Ma? Raw Digger and Remy Ma.
I think Remy would eat her though. I do.
Yeah.
You said Raw Digger against Remy Ma.
Yeah.
No competition. No competition.
Right, nice, but she can't keep up with Remy.
I think Raw Digger will edge that.
You think Raw Digger eat her?
I think Remy. I think got that one.
I think she would edge Remy Ma. Remy Ma's raps is really not that potent like that.
You don't think so? Even with Papoose?
Nah.
They say Papoose been writing her stuff for years.
Nah. He would have to write that shit. Cause I think Raw Digger would edge that battle. I think she would edge it out.
I don't think Raw Digger would have eated Nicki the way Remy did. I don't think Raw Digger. I don't believe that. I don't think she would have did the same thing Remy did to her.
So check this out, fellas.
God.
Check this out. Tonight has been beautiful, Mona.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I don't think Remy Ma comes with lifestyle bars. She doesn't come with like punchlines.
That's an interesting perspective.
That's a great
I think Rod Digger got punchlines, and in a battle, differently hitting it up.
Okay.
So fellas, I got to get ready to close this thing out, man. You know what I'm saying? We could go all night. I really haven't get the opportunity to talk to Cito like we should have due to technical difficulties. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna invite you on again, my brother, with everybody else, and we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna set it. We're gonna plan it. We're gonna have everybody on.
And I need y'all to listen to his music.
Hold on, bro. Let me do this before we go. I want to know if anybody got a shout out. Let's get some shout outs right now. You know what I mean? Shout outs and plugs. Let's start with Cito first. Cito, what up? Any plugs? Any shout out?
Man, shout out to everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? You the plug.
On the plug, okay.
Yeah,
all right. On that note, let's go, Salam.
Yes, sir. I hail from Chicago, Inglewood Stand Up. My partners, The Bigs, that's an independent black sports media. My man's Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin running that. And he also got Stay Humble Entertainment. There's another underground MC up there named Mick Luder. Shout out to them, to all them dudes.
Big shout out. Oh, Deezy. Be easy. What it is, my brother.
What up? Give a shout out to my cousin Tone Eiffel. Shout out to the neighborhood, Queens, everybody inside the podcast right now talking. And y'all have a good night.
Eastside J, what it do?
Peace to the whole East Side, 48213 specifically.
Yes, sir.
Peace to Jay Dilla, MF Doom, may they rest in peace. True Goy the Dove, Pac, Biggie, all these people we spoke of that have left a mark in our lives. Shout out to all y'all brothers, my wife, my baby, my mama. Look, I could go all night with that, but shout to you, Tone, for facilitating this, bro. We really appreciate it and look forward to more. I'm gonna have a whole list of plugs and shout outs. I'm getting ready to get active with real estate in Detroit, so I'm gonna be with a lot of opportunities. So let's stay dialed in. I want to create a real, actual hip hop museum in Detroit. We can do it. It's just up to us. And once we do that and prove the model, we can do it anywhere.
Yes, indeed. I like that.
Yeah. That's super dope. That's real super dope, man. On that note, man, we're going to get ready to close this thing out, man. I thank you, gentlemen, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? It means so much for me, you know what I'm saying, to get good people on here to talk about some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Next, who knows? We talking about hip-hop today. we may be talking about circulating that dollar next time.
That's
real.
real.
You know what I'm saying? So on that note, once again, ladies and gentlemen, you know this face. You know what we do when we do. This is Big Tone, and this is Mask Off, episode 140, Black Ice. You know what I'm saying? All day. Well, what you say, Jay?
Touch what I never touched before, seen what I never seen before, woke up and seen the sun.
Be out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Peace.